So, oh sweet Jesus. So I really want to cover more Top Gear stuff. I just want to show that. But now, just for fun, let's go to James May's whiskey, mustard. Oh, it's gin. And he introduced this. He's making his own gin, but he has to call it something else for reasons. He had to change the name, right? Is it Gustard? What does he call it? Oh my sweet Jesus. Let me just double click. James May Gin American Market. Ramstud. That's what it's called. Ramstud. He had to change the name because he couldn't call it mustard.
Hello, viewers.
Hello, drinkers, and I have lots of exciting news from the world of...
Sir, how are you making this gin? It looks very clinical, like you would clean a wound with it. I just remember being told, or seeing in a video, I think it was in a video, that in order to sell it in the US, he couldn't call it American mustard. That he had to call it something else, Ramstud, so that us less than intelligent Americans, less cultured and not very open-minded, could understand the fact that this was not f***ing mustard. It's made with like mustard seeds or something like that. It's called American mustard, but we can't actually call it that on American export bottles. So if someone came to the US with a bottle that said American mustard on it, that's like f***ing worth cash money, because it's illegal here. Like an R34 GTR of gin. I wish I could find the video of him explaining it.
Or we need to watch an incomprehensible sporting...
What the hell is going on? Okay, look, if anyone can help me find that video, I'll show it to you guys at some point the next time I make a Top Gear video. Oh, and I should also share this with you guys, because Richard Hammond also did a roast of some more YouTubers' cars. And I guess one of Adam LZ's cars is in there? No, I don't want to save that. So if I go to, oh, look at that. If I go to Adam LZ, here it is.
It's awful, you've ruined it. Wide-bodied, slammed and painted green and trash.
So I think it's a C4 Corvette. He's wide-bodied it. It's got, it's RB power. I think it's an RB25. Probably single turbo. It's neat. Probably not what honestly, I don't like Corvettes below the C5 generation, to be perfectly honest. I like C5, C6, C7. C8 Z06 is cool, but that's kind of it when it comes to the C8 generation. So, you know, whatever. So it's not something I would have liked. I wouldn't say it's trash, but Hammond is also putting on a character to generate views and generate comments by saying strong, opinionated statements that trigger people, essentially. And it worked. So I'm sure the comments on the video are magnificent. Absolutely magnificent. Let's see if I can find it. Richard Hammond roasts cars. Let's see. It's got to be one of the most recent things. Part 3. Okay, let's see. So he's drinking. He's obviously, he's definitely putting on like the emotions and trying to find ways to outrageously describe cars. James May does it too. That's kind of fun. He's already done an E46 M3, but hopefully, I hope I can earn a roast from Richard Hammond one day. I know he probably doesn't like my car either, because it's got a burble tune. If you were to actually hear it, even though the long tube headers, make it sound damn good. Yeah, so it is an RB25. Oh. Sounds kind of good, to be honest. I mean, that's a good sounding RB. RB25s tend to have a nice character of sound.
Adam, crying out loud, man. A C4 Corvette, that's not a bad thing. That's a nice thing. It's kind of...
So we also got to keep in mind, when it comes to muscle cars, and also because we know that the original Top Gear trio aren't huge fans of modified cars for various reasons, and he's a big muscle car fanatic, but he's also got the mindset of a purist. So if you take the original recipe of a car he really likes, not likely he's going to like your car unless if you've done something close to the original spirit, but just better. This is not that, so you are not going to get his approval. That's kind of obvious. I'm not trying to address this by like gaining clout. I don't even expect this to get that many views, but I just thought it was kind of funny because some people actually got offended by his opinion, and are calling him irrelevant and all sorts of shit. And it's just like, guys, Richard Hammond, we all know what he thinks of cars. What did you expect? and he's putting on this character, this performance, to get Drive Tribe some views. And it frickin' worked, okay? So quit your bitching and just move on. You don't have to have the same opinion as him. This is just, he's an OG, so he gets to say what he likes. And isn't everyone always like, it's his opinion, yeah? Because don't you remember when, at one point, Stradman made a poll asking, I think it was, what he should do with his Veyron when he first did it, when he first got it. And he didn't know what he wanted to do with the wrap and the wheel combination. And he asked, like, what combo should I go with? And people, I think it was Whistling Diesel or something like that, said, like, if I have to see another purple and white car, I'll gouge my eyes out. And maybe Stradman didn't like that. I don't think he actually ever addressed it. Maybe he blocked him. I don't know. I don't think there's actually any beef there. But when Whistling Diesel said that, everyone was like, Stradman is soft, and Whistling Diesel is allowed to have his opinion. So why is it any different here? It's just very strange. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not, I don't think he's, well, we'll see if he's unkind about it. I would be surprised. I mean, he did also roast Shmi's car, his Huracan STO, back when it had those yellow accents on the Viola, oh shoot, what's the color? Viola something. It's not Parsife, it's something else.
I think it's awesome.
It was white and bone stock when you bought it and super clean. No, you've ruined it. That I will roast.
Hey, I called it. I haven't even seen this video when I called it.
I'm sorry, this is rude. Having a gin, pissed on it. It's awful, you've ruined it.
Oh, is he drinking?
And painted green and trash.
What do you think of the engines?
Wow, that's amazing. Sweet bejesus. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Yeah, people got mad about that. To build upon this, I don't think Adam would be a big fan of my car either, my M3, because it's got a burble tune from RK Tunes, and he made a very funny skit about burble tunes, which we might address. That could be just a suicidal idea, because there's a small sect of his fandom that are tantamount to a group of neophytes that will just come at you with torches and pitchforks, and this is probably true for every big creator, or if you say anything that even remotely seems like you're being unkind to them, even if you're not trying to be, they will come after you and try and take you down at SmackDown. And it's just like, okay, you know what? Whatever. It's not that important. So, I don't know. I'll think about it. It's a funny skit, and, you know, whatever.